Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to. Whoop, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing there. Welcome once again to Red Dragon Model Works, The Way of the Dragon. We're trying something new out here that's from StreamYard, so you'll be able to see this on Just Paint It, Jerry Frades' channel. Josh Risedam Designs. You should be able to be seeing this on his channel, and soon when Steve will set his up where you can see it on Steve's channel, Scale Model Kit Review. So before we get started, I want to show where we are at with Lagatha. Forgive me, last week, we skipped a week, I'm not going to get into why, but so today we're going to try to do her cloak, like what you see right here with Tommy. Tommy's showing the cloak right there. That's what we're going to start working on today. He's already primed her cloak. He's primed the inside of it. So, but I want to show where we're at with Lagatha's face. Now, I made a boo-boo. When I painted Lagatha's face, her lips were too red. She looked like she was going to the disco. So, there's what she looked like.
That was disco.
That was disco Lagatha. And my wife told me the same thing. She goes, those lips. My daughter said the same thing. I said, yeah, I'll fix it later. So then Mike started ribbing me about it, It's like, hey, man, she got Maybelline or whatever. So yesterday I went back and I did that.
It's better.
Them up. Tried to get the folds in her lips and all that, I didn't want it super smooth, So there's where mine stands today. Here we have Tommy's. There's Tommy's. That's where his stands today.
I still got to work on the face, the lips.
It's coming out nice, though, Tommy. It's coming out really good. Mm-hmm. Here we have Mr. Steve Sutton's. That's there. That skin tone's looking real good, Steve. And there she is on her base. Sutton's. Mr. Cochran. Thomas Cochran. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? He's got beautiful tones on that skin.
Nice.
That came out really nice.
Very nice.
Really nice. And I know Jerry has he started the hair, but here's where she was before the hair. And I guess he's got it in front of him so he can show you what she looks like now. Oh, let me stop this. There she is now. He's got the hair done.
I still got to do a little more. But.
Well, yeah, some highlights and stuff. But yeah, But there's his now. Right there. So what we're going to do today, before I go, if anybody's interested in this is where you can go, ny3dcreations.com. He's got it on sale there. This is a quarter scale, right? I think it's a quarter scale bust. It's a beautiful bust. So, you guys ready to go? All right, here we go. Hey, Dominic, how you doing? Dominic Koku says, good evening. You got Jerry here. Paint it. Of course, Josh is in here, so he says hello. Now I'm going to post this here. If anybody is, if this is of any value to you, consider, buying a coffee. There's the link right there. It's in the chat. So, all right. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to see comments that are on Josh's page. If somebody comments on Josh's or on Jerry's site, so if there's any comments there that for the group, they'll be able to let us know. So here we go. We are ready to go. Let me see. Will this work? Yeah, let's do it this way so we can see everybody's page. All right, let me switch my camera while everybody's getting ready here. I should have had this ready, but I didn't.
What's going on, Joe? That's a guy we haven't seen in a while.
Joe, what's happening, Mr. McCaslin?
Hi, Joe.
So there I go here. So this is where I'm at the moment. Of course, she's not glued down, so I'll just remove this. This is all an SEM primer. Jerry's got his already primed with a gray primer, right, Jerry? That's a gray primer. Mm-hmm. Of course, I already showed you Tommy's. So that's what we're going to do. Now, let me get this off here. I don't want to bang this around. I got it on a little spike. Put her head on a spike. Yep. So her head goes on the spike there. So I'm going
like medieval times.
There you go in it. Doo-doo, doo-doo. So I'm gonna start with some Stynylrez white, and I'm just gonna mist it over everything. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to. There's certain spots I don't want to cover. We'll see how that works. But yeah, I need this as the base over this SEM primer here. Let me get a light here, so you'll be able to see it once a little bit better.
I used Otterborn Sealer White.
Nice. I got some, man. I never use it. I need to start using it.
I like the white. I like this better than Stynylrez White.
Do you? It shoots better, huh?
It shoots better for me. I just have trouble with that Stynylrez White. I don't know why.
All right, let me get a glove on.
And then I use the Stynylrez Gray.
Nice. So I'm going to use, instead of Stynylrez Black, once I lay this down, I'll probably end up using some of this, the Createx Opaque for my blacks, but we'll see. And then I got some Ebony Flesh, I got some brown. I've got a bunch of Pro Acro paint here. I got dark golden brown, transparent brown, a bunch of different colors that I'm going to throw in there. So here we go. I'm going to start laying down some of this.
And here I thought I was behind.
No, yeah, really.
Nope, just early, Tommy.
Well, I just got in too, so I was rushing to get everything set up, and I'm like, I'm gonna be behind.
So now this, her tunic here is not going to be white. It's going to be more of like a ivory or a bone white. But I'm using this white as a base.
That's awesome, Mark.
What's that, Josh?
Chat. You should be able to see it. I think.
Yeah, downloading loot bundle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm trying not to blow up the shadows. I mean, I can reestablish them, but I want to just lay this down.
I didn't think of that.
I need a little one of these Q-tip just to get the shit off the needle. Now, some of these guys are a little further ahead than I am, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I did that U.S. Air Supply sale.
Oh, did you? Yeah, it's like 50% off right now, isn't it?
In fact, Josh reminded us it was 11 o'clock last night, and Josh goes, "Hey, it's midnight there," and I looked, and it was by Central Time. So Andres was on, so I ordered that and tried it out, and it worked.
What'd you get?
Bunch of needles.
You never have enough needles. You can get them on sale right now, and they're I mean, they're cool. They're not expensive, but it's even better when they're on sale.
Yeah, 50% off. The shipping was like $20, but I had a $100 and something order. So
Well, yeah. I think it cost me. I bought a needle, the quick disconnect for an airbrush, and then the terracotta orange or the Stynylrez.
uh-huh.
And I think the whole thing was at like $23.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
mine was like 120, and then 50% off. It was 60.
Yeah, I had somebody message me last night. Can I use the Red Dragon? No, not when they have sales. You can't.
I got some of that 3D Dino-Red to try out. Just the little 2-ounce bottles.
Yeah. I know people that use it. I've never tried it, so
Yeah, I figure I want to try it.
Yeah, all the local places to me, they don't have that Rust-Oleum filler primer anymore. So I'm gonna try this. On the next figure, I'm gonna try the U-Pole Auto Rust filler primer.
you know what? You got a Track Auto by you, don't you?
No, I have Napa, AutoZone.
Okay, go to AutoZone. They got a primer filler there.
Yeah, that's where I got that. Was AutoZone.
Oh, okay.
But that's the only thing they had.
Oh, they only had the Rust-Oleum?
No, the U-Pole.
Oh, okay. Well, the U-Pole ain't bad. That's the 2K that I use is the U-Pole.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've never used their primers or nothing, but
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's who made that.
so I got this cloak. Now I got to get her off this base so I can get the inside of the cloak or the little pieces that are hanging down there. And then I'll go in with a brush and touch up all that black in there. I'm not too concerned about overspray at the moment. When I start to lay down the black, that'll cover all that up. So there's that. There's my first go right there. So let me put her back on here. Let me set it here.
Over 2,400 minis and statues so far.
Yeah, the U-Par clear works really good. I use the 2K clear. It's really good stuff. Blue Street. All right, let me clear out my airbrush. I'm gonna jump into using the Sotar. This stuff you don't want to let Steiner sit in your airbrush too long. Whatever I got left, I'll pour in there. Man, that stuff is thick.
Yeah, I'm waiting to heat mine up.
Hey, Josh, you were talking about a Sotar needle?
Yeah.
Whoa,
The needle is straight, but this part's bent. But
Well, that won't affect anything, right?
no. But I ordered a couple of new ones anyway.
Yeah, that's yeah. Mine was the
like-
other end of the airbrush though.
Yeah.
I used to cut that little ball off before. When I was on my Patriot, I would cut that thing off. I just haven't done it lately, but I would cut it off.
Mine came off my Patriot, and then I don't like it because I have to unscrew the handle to grab the needle out.
Yeah. All right. Flushing out the airbrush here. Getting it.
I think I bought 10 needles last night. 2 are for my nephew.
Scaled Mountain Ninja. Good evening. How you doing?
Oh, what's going on, man? I think that's for my channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's one of your subscribers, right, Josh?
Yeah.
How do you know where they're from? Or
I'll see all of them. But yeah. How do you know where they're from, Josh?
So
Oh, Mr. Lang, the polar bears let you free, brother.
Hey,
that's another one that needs, we need to get. Oh, that's a good question, Gil.
Hey guys.
I guess we'll have to see if someone from Jerry's channel posts to see if it will show like a different, because it should show my logo on top of the little YouTube channel thing, right?
Yeah, it doesn't show your logo up there though. Yeah, it does. It does. It's either from it's from one of you guys, but it doesn't show the logo. It just says from YouTube, and it's got the little link thing on there, so it's one of you guys.
Okay, yeah.
Morning, Michael.
Hey,
Hey.
How you been, Michael?
good. So I primed my fur coat.
Oh, yay.
It's got measles, lots of measles.
Oh, the
Hobby
little-
Mike says this from Jerry's channel. And then you have Anfield Road layout in the loft.
Yeah, it's cool.
Rick Kitts,
interesting
how you
guy
doing?
from-
There's Mr. Rick Kitts. How you doing? What are you guys building? Blue Street cut. This I'll show you in a second. Let me just get some of this Stynylrez out of my airbrush with my infamous Jesus juice here.
Oh, see, Mike's helping us out because he
Yeah.
just put a comment from Jerry's channel.
And from Josh's, yeah.
Huh.
But you can't tell.
Well, I can see that it's not from mine because if you look at
Yeah.
the comments, you see the
It's
little.
got the
you see that
YouTube
little-
link. Yeah.
It's got that little chain thing on there.
There's a new channel that joined us too.
Maybelline.
Maybelline channel.
Maybe
Ah,
Mike's
that's,
never.
that's for the lips.
That's for the lips.
Nice.
My Lagatha's Maybelline lips. All right. Are you gonna go with try to get like the movie, Jerry, or the show, the cloak, or
Yeah, I'm looking at the reference. I think I'm gonna go with like a really black brown kind of color.
yeah? I have a photo here and I'll show it to everybody of what we're trying to. What did I do with it?
It's like really, really dark.
Well, you know what? I pendejo, I didn't put it down, but I will now. Well, no, I was busy putting everybody's pictures and stuff in there that I forgot to put the pictures I had of Lagatha or Lagertha.
La Gertha.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
That's it right there. That photo right there.
So Mark, that's a character from the Viking TV show, I believe.
Yes, Lagertha Lothbrok.
Season 4, episode 18.
You're talking to our resident Viking expert there. He's also our security.
So Michael, Gil's painting his base or the body. He's putting some gray over the black. And then he's gonna spray white in the center.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still cleaning. I got to get this shit out.
Yeah. Because Michael's is all black, right? Yeah. So like I've done gray over the black and I did white.
Yeah,
But
Michael.
I didn't leave shadow like he did.
What I'm doing now, Mike, is here. I'll show it in a minute. I just wanted to clear out this airbrush. I don't like Stynylrez left in my airbrush. I'll give it a good cleaning later. But what I've got here, for those wondering, this is Lagatha Lothbrok. So this is the cloak. Now, Michael Lang, what I did, you got yours prime black. So if you're trying to go for that color that we were doing from the show, there's white and there's black in there with just a hint of brown in certain spots, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So I just shot everything with white Stynylrez. This in here, I'm gonna have it like a bone white. So it's not like a bright white, more like an off-white, you know, or an ivory.
Right.
So now what I'm gonna do is go in here and start airbrushing the black.
Right.
Yeah. Now for that, I'm gonna use this.
Oh yeah.
So that's where we're at right now. So you're not too far behind. So I'm going to put her back on the base because it's easier to handle, like so. There's a, let's see. Okay. What are you working at, Josh?
I am working on a Space Marine, if it will focus.
Oh, cool.
And then here's the Necron. Like this is the general or whatever they call him. And then this is the general for the Necron army. I don't know the names of them.
Now, Blue Streak, so it says, I love painting, love printing and painting fantasy dragons. I'm going to tell you something, bro. That's my bread and butter, man. I love painting. I've got a shitload of them that I painted.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Mark's got a couple things from that Loot Studios
Uh-huh.
that he's printed out that are pretty cool.
Nice.
Dragons?
That's what he said. Dragons.
You like
Yeah.
dragons?
I like dragons.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm gonna use a little thinner here, a little Vallejo thinner. Thin that down real thin. Almost like a wash. I want it real, as transparent as I can get it, because this is very opaque. I can always go back in. If it's too dark, it's a pain in the ass to clean up.
You should see the new dragons in the new bundle. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that post.
What size do you paint them? Blue
Print
Streak.
'em?
What's his name? Mark? Mark.
Mark. Yeah.
What size do you print them and paint them, Mark?
Tommy.
There's Tommy's dragon.
Ah,
Dragon head wall mount? Are you serious?
Oh shit! He had to say that, right?
a wall mount? Ooh.
He had to say that.
Mark, I want pictures sent to me ASAP. Just saying.
I'm gonna switch to my Sotar now. I'm gonna drop my. I'm down to about 20 psi. Let me put just a little bit in here because I don't want too much in there. I want to see what the opacity of this is before I start laying it down. Oh, that's not too bad. Now my blind ass needs the glasses. Oh, I like that, Steve. I like it. So I'm gonna come in real carefully, try not to blow up all that white I got.
Ooh, a liberator.
Now I'm just gonna lay down a small bit of it first. Then I'll come in and I'll start refining it. And I'm also going to add some like sepia to it or burnt umber. In case anybody out there is wondering, airbrush is at a 20 psi. I'm using a Badger Sotar. You can use whatever you want. My Sotar I use for just about everything other than priming. Although I have run primer through the Sotar. I just warm it up. I'm make my way around this all the way down. Then I'll start working on the other levels.
Yeah, Scale Model Ninja. That Warhammer stuff that you do is super cool. Send it to me on Messenger, Mark.
Now, Gil, you're doing each level individually, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just dusting it on there, and then I'll go back in there and I'll start, refining it with different colors.
Uh-huh.
But I'm using the opaque black just as my base down here at the bottom, right there.
Yeah.
And then I'll come up here, do the same thing I've done down here, and then up here, and then around the neck, the tail piece around the neck. Because at first I thought that was ermine, but it's not ermine. It's a wolf pelt she's got on her neck, or as the cloak.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to come up to the other level now and just build a shadow, and then from there I know where I want to go. Now here's the beauty about this for those guys watching. There ain't no wrong way or right way to do this. Well, there's a way to do it, but it's whatever your eye sees, man. So don't ever let anybody discourage you from painting.
It is the way.
Let's see.
And I'll come in with a brush, a regular brush. We get the high points and stuff. So right now, what you're seeing is just the base work that we're doing.
Okay, he says he sent a picture. Where did he send it to?
I always did like this this Createx. If I told you how old that bottle was, you guys wouldn't believe me.
Is it the original wrapper?
Yeah, it's about 10 years old, bro, if not older. That bottle.
Wow, that's super cool, Mark. That's gonna be a cool one I not gonna lie, that's gonna be super cool.
All right, now I need to look at her reference again. Well, let me go back in here first.
And now I sent that picture to Gil so he can be now a member of that studio.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, I could buy STLs, I suppose.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, this can go in.
All right, let me look at this. I'm gonna real quick take a look at this again. Okay, gotcha. All right. How you doing there, Jerry?
How you doing? I'm just masking right now.
I was gonna say that's one heck of a skin tone, or that's silly putty.
Silly buddy.
No,
Yeah,
that's
just I was gonna try to get in tight, but I'm just gonna just put it on.
So what I'm doing here is I don't want a lot of white showing, but I need some showing. You see that? Here's the little tail there. Okay. I'll come in here. Work those little shadows. Let's see. Comments. Let's see. Okay. So we got okay, I'll check it out in a second, Josh.
no, they're just those dragon things.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to check it out right this second.
All right. I'm going to get up around her neck here.
Oh, sweet, Mark. That'd be really cool. I always think about doing that one, and I don't because I just, a lot of that's a lot of base stuff. But, oh. Yeah, Battle of the Airbrushes. Yes, very much so.
What's that, Josh?
What we got, the Battle of the Airbrushes, is what Model Car 1589 said.
What we're doing now?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so I'm laying down my base here, and then I'm going to go in with inks. I'm trying to keep some of that white in some spots heavy and in some spots not.
Oh yeah. That other dragon, that looks really cool.
What dragon is that, Josh?
It's another one of the
Loot Studios one?
smaller one, yeah. That figure, that looks like Van Helsing. Simon Trinity. I don't know if that is anybody. That's cool.
I like that, Tommy. That looks good, Tommy.
Added some of the black to the gray.
Yep.
Using Createx Jet Black.
I always love the way Createx flows, man.
Oh no, I'm using a Wicked color.
Uh-oh.
Createx Wicked.
Uh-oh.
Wicked Opaque Jet Black. What I had.
I was gonna say
All the other blacks I have.
Isn't all the Createx stuff now all Wicked?
No.
No.
You got H2O, you got regular Createx, metallics.
Oh, okay.
Auto air. Got a bunch of stuff.
I thought they were combining a lot of those into the Wicked.
Well, Createx is the mother company. Well, one of the mother companies. So Createx got a whole big line of paint.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood then, because I thought they were taking a bunch of those brands and they were just combining them all into the Wicked thing.
No.
But I could have misunderstood.
Still have your Wicked. There's like airbrush colors, metallic colors, wicked colors.
Yeah, Createx got all their opaque colors.
Yeah, then they got a whole line of opaque. Because especially like if you do posters or T-shirts, they have some.
That's where this bottle came from when I used to do the T-shirts. I think that's the only one I got left of all the colors I used to have.
Oh, it means you're gonna have to buy more paint, Gil.
Nah, I got plenty. although you know what, it's nice. That Createx has some nice paint for certain things. You know,
Yeah.
I want to try that. We were talking about it last night. The stuff that Jerry's the Bloodline series.
Oh yeah, Jim Gore. Bloodline.
Yeah, I need to pick some of that up. I'd like to try that.
Just paint it.
Just paint it, man. Leave the drama to the queens and just paint it.
I have the Steve Driscoll flesh set.
Yeah, that's the other one I'd like to try.
Yeah, I got that. I picked that up and haven't used it yet, but these are wicked colors. It's just paint.
That's what I tell Mama all the time when she sees me coming home with more. You don't need no more paint. It's just paint.
So,
$4.50 a bottle.
Yeah, really, isn't it? It's getting a lot more expensive to buy it nowadays, though.
It is.
How are their candy 2.0s? I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Candy
2.0s.
It's great stuff. Great
Yeah.
stuff.
But
Put out a nice base because they got to have a certain base, and then
Yeah.
they're nice.
I don't think they make that anymore.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Candy 2.0.
Oh.
You can find it at Hobby Lobby, or you can get it online. But yeah, they sell it at Hobby Lobby.
Because I thought that was one of the paint brands that they were
No.
transitioning over.
No, not the candy.
I don't know.
And I'm going to be transitioning over to some inks in a minute. I want to leave her collar a little bit whiter, so I'm going to deviate from the picture. Just a little bit.
Artist prerogative.
Well, it's a mini. It's going to be sitting under light. I want it to stand out, you know?
Yep.
I can't get Createx paint to stick, so I stopped using it. I pretty much stopped using any and all acrylic paints.
Oh,
Well, that sucks.
when they're using the Createx, did you use the balancing clear? 'Cause that's the one thing with the Createx is you mix this balancing clear.
It'll stick real nice, yeah. Now, I'm not using any balance. I just shot, I just, with this, I just, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
just,
just dropped to my black. I always use this stuff, this balancing clear.
Yeah.
I'm always adding it to my paint. And then if it didn't stick, what kind of primer were you using?
Okay, now let me dust that a little bit. Make sure I get the ends here. Like I said, I don't want it too black. Come down here to the bottom parts. Those I want darker. The tips. All right, let me put this off to the side. Flush the airbrush. And I'll show you where I'm at. All right, airbrush is flushed out. All right. This is where I'm at now. I'm going to go in now with some inks, and I'm going to darken all this up, add a little tonal variation to that. Let's go over here to Mr. Frade. So, Jerry, what airbrush are you using there, my fine good man? Ooh, the Harder State Steenbeck CR Plus.
Fancy.
Fantastic airbrush. A fantastic airbrush. God damn, Steve, it looks like you know what you're doing. That looks good. Here we got Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says it just won't work for him. He's tried to. Yeah, some people, you know, some paints, you know. Hey, look, I don't like Army Painter.
Don't be a hater.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Andrew. That's what you got to do. You got to do the. See, it doesn't look like much now, but that's all you're appreciating. Now you'll go in with different colors. Now, what I can go in with either some paint, but I'm going to go in with ink. So, I've got burnt umber, burnt sienna, and I believe raw umber. So I'm going to go in with raw umber. This is my favorite right here. I use this for everything. Raw umber. I'll take a little of these Amazon cups.
I go to the Napa and
Yeah, that's what I told you, Josh. Go to Napa, man.
ghee all my paints now.
Gets all his
Ghee
paint.
all my paints.
All-
Okay, that's cool.
I got some ink there, so I'm going to be shooting it out of an airbrush. So I'm just going to go ahead and thin it. Where's my thinner at? I'm going to drop a little, one drop of flow aid in there. Just one drop. Yep, that's it. That's all you need. Anything more than that, it's overkill.
Hey, Gil. Question from the chat. So, are the inks transparent?
Yes,
too?
yes. I have opaque inks, but all this is transparent burnt umber, transparent raw umber, transparent burnt sienna. I got like transparent red, transparent. Well, a green I got is transparent, but most of the stuff I use is transparent. And then when I'm done with all that, and I want to establish those little white highlights, I'll go in with the white ink and I'll just cut that down with some isopropyl and a little bit of a matte medium, and I'll go in and I'll do that. So that's right there. What you see here, let me show. So yeah, Andrew, transparent, Liquitex transparent paint inks. If you go with an opaque or something that's too dark, you want something a little transparent. He says, Andrew says, I do some canvas work and love working in grayscale, looking for some color. Yeah, inks. I'll tell you what, inks are great. Inks are great. So now I just tone that, just through it. if you ask me how much thinner I put in there, I couldn't tell you. I just eyeball it. You know, I mean, sorry about that. I don't. You know, some people say 1 to 2, 2 to 1, 3. You know, I don't know. I just squirted it in there. So
They say like milk, but are you talking skim milk? Are you talking milk that's overdone and it's
yeah. That skim milk is
milk?
yeah, it's a good way to start, but you know, it's not when you're trying to show something. They say, "Oh, skim milk." No. No, I mean it's all a preference. I like my inks and stuff real thin. So now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start adding that brown in there and just start to work it in, or that umber.
Whole milk, 2%.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, the thing about that is everybody's got their own way of doing things, you know? So when somebody's telling you, I mean, it's a good place to start, but, you know, you'll outgrow that 2% milk real quick, you know?
I like mine like heavy cream.
And I think that depends on the color, too.
Well, yeah, some paints are thicker than others, you know?
Right.
So I'm not going real heavy in it. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll get a close-up to this when I'm done. You'll start seeing the transitions, you know? That's why I laid that black real thin. You don't need a lot of this. All I'm doing is I'm tinting.
Oh, what's up, Jeff? It's always better to go light than build the color up. I think Andrew's onto something, right?
Well, that's he's got it. I mean, you go too heavy. If you go light, you can always build it up. You go too heavy, now you're screwed up. That's where the purple power comes in. There's also going to be, you could either use a Payne's Gray for the shadow. Here's something, and I'm sure Jerry will agree with me. Never use a black for a shadow. It's not natural.
Like a dark gray, a dark blue.
Yeah, never a black, because you just ruined everything if you use a black for a
Purples are good.
Yep.
Payne's Gray is a good color for it.
What would be the best paint to start with airbrushing?
I'm going to tell you something right now, and I know I'll show you a good paint line. Model car, what kind of stuff are you talking about painting? If you're talking about something like this, Vallejo Game Color, this stuff right here is probably some of the best paint I've used so far. It's Pro Acro. This stuff is really good. But you could use Citadel. You could use, the cheaper of all of them would be the Vallejo series. You get the Vallejo thinner. Now here, I tell this to people disagree with me all the time. I don't thin my paint with water. I thin it. Either I make my own medium, which is a Liquitex matte medium, 50-50. Matte medium with water, 25, 75, 50-50, depending on what I'm going to do with it. I'll add a little bit of Flow-Aid into it, and that's what I use to thin it. Or just buy this, from Vallejo right here. The Airburst thinner, you can't beat it.
And Vallejo has that glazing or no matte medium stuff too.
Yeah, the glazing medium. They got a matte medium. They got a glazing medium. The glazing medium is real good, but that's when you're applying glazes. All right, so I'm building up the color now. I'm adding that burnt umber. There'll be a little bit of red into it. I'm just building it up so it doesn't look. It doesn't have that real black look. It's got more of a natural look to it. Thing about inks, though, they go on glossy, so always remember that. They'll have a sheen to it, so you just knock that sheen down. You could use a matte medium to knock it down when you're thinning it, but it's inks are going to go in, depending on the ink, it's going to go in a little glossy, so don't forget that. What do you use to knock your ink to cut your ink, Jerry?
I use a little alcohol.
Yeah, isopropyl alcohol is great for ink.
I got a bottle here. I use this one usually for.
Hold on, let me put it on you, Jerry.
The Garage Kit colors that I use.
Is that a mixture or is it just straight alcohol?
No, this is alcohol and distilled water. And that's it. And I use that sometimes, or just straight up alcohol. It works.
Yeah, I'm giving this a little tint to it. And then I'm going to add to that mixture that I made, I'm going to add some burnt sienna to it. So I'm getting right up underneath there with that transparent umber. Now, I mentioned earlier, I'm deviating from the photo a little bit. I'm not going to try to make her look movie accurate. So now I'm going to go heavy in the shadows here. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Best paint for a person starting to paint model cars. Oh, dude, you could use, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Tamiya paint. Tamiya, and then you can work your way up to like Candy 2.0 for candies. You can use, they don't make, testers don't make, they stopped making the enamels, right?
I think so, yeah.
Enamels were good too, but the cool thing about enamels is you don't need enamel thinner. You use a lacquer thinner so it'll flash out faster. You're not waiting forever for the damn thing to dry.
And gathering dust.
Yep. Oh, there's car guys in the chat. Right. Josh, you got some car guys in here? They would be able to tell them what they use. Your mic's off, Josh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a bunch of car guys in there.
Yeah, they'd be able to give you a good idea of what to use, what they use, you know.
Right.
Here's the other thing: if you don't have an airbrush, you don't have to rush out and buy the latest and greatest. You start out with something that's cheap, you know, and then work your way up later.
Now, what I did was I went to like estate sales, and I found a couple of airbrush, that's how I got both the Posh brush airbrushes I have. They were, for like cheap.
All right, there we go. We got that. Let me move this over here. That's the black. Let me make that. This is the other one. Let me put that in there. I'll check the chat while you guys are doing that, and then I'll mix up some more paint, some more ink rather. Just clean my airbrush out. No problem, Jeff. No problem.
Go ahead and put the camera on all of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I still had it on me. Sorry about that.
No problem.
All right. All right. While I'm letting this sit here for a second, I'm going to hit this with a matte coat real fast. Let me see what everybody's doing here. We've got Mr. Frade, Mr. J, Yeti. Nice. There's Steve. That looks good, Steve. I like that.
It's getting there slowly.
Yep, looks good. Steve's using the Sotar 2020. And then here we got Tommy.
Yep.
Nice. Uh-oh, he busted out the oils. Did you bust out the oils, Tommy?
No, that's just like a pearlish white to get a little shiny that I'm going to cover. I'm going to come in with some.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna shoot this real quick with a matte coat. I'll be right back. And then I'll proceed with another color.
The worst part about the Createx paint is you're supposed to mix the 40-30 and then wait 5 minutes. It's the waiting 5 minutes.
Right.
Once I mix it, I want to use it. Now I gotta wait.
Yeah, I have a Posh H. It is bulletproof.
I think Gil owns every airbrush there ever was.
Yeah, right.
It's already over there. Okay? I'm going to switch to my next one. I want to be in your way. Little bit first. Good job. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Let me sit that there. I shot it with a Matco. So, and then my daughter came down and she bought me a smoothie.
Ooh.
Mango smoothie.
Aw.
Mango smoothie. Ah, that's good.
Manga, is it animated? What? Oh man, different.
So there's where I'm at the moment. Now I'm gonna add.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm gonna add a little burnt umber into that, a little reddish to it, just a hint of it. You know. Then I'll go in with the blue, and then later I'll touch up just like some of these high points, a little white. With a brush. I'll go in with a brush for that. Got Fuels. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? Oh, he's about to go live, I think. No, he might have a half hour.
Jeff Elliott.
Oh no, he's got an hour.
Jeff Elliott says, I have 2 dual action siphon feeds, 2 masters, and a Posh H. That Posh H is a great airbrush.
That thing-
Damn fine airbrush. Okay, so
Posh H is great. Pain in the ass to clean, but it's
What? Posh H isn't hard to clean.
yeah,
You having trouble cleaning a Posh H?
not really, but
That's the easiest airbrush to clean. The hardest one to clean is the one Tommy got, that goddamn Grex. Trigger one? That's a pain. It's a great airbrush, but it's a pain in the ass, man.
It just takes a little more time.
Yeah. Those side feed airbrushes are a pain in the rear end, too. So I put in here some transparent burnt umber, not the raw umber, and I'm going to add a little of this burnt sienna to it.
TMI, Brian. TMI. Just saying. TMI.
So it gives me, it's not as red as the transparent burnt sienna, because it's got some of the transparent burnt umber in it. But I'm not going to use a lot of this, so just a hint of it. Come right here by the collar. Right in here.
The master is a pain in the ass to clean. Yeah, okay.
Get that light right here so I can see what I'm doing. And I'll come in with just a little bit of that. I don't want it everywhere, just in a little, in the dark spots here. Just to give it a little darker shadow in there. just work that all the way around. That's a good airbrush. That Iwata. Just coming in a little bit. Building that shadow up.
Harder and Steenbeck Infinity. Those are supposed to be really good.
That's what the Infinity is, a great airbrush. I got two of them. I don't use them, but I got them. fuck you, Tommy. I used to use them all the time. I was gonna start using my CR Plus, like the one Jerry's got, but I gave it to my daughter. She uses it for her nail art. She's got a Harder Steenbeck. She really likes them, so I said she could have mine. You know.
Here's my fancy dancy paint shaker.
Hold on. Oh, we gave him some shit about that one.
It works. Don't hate it because it works.
Hey, no, dude, if it works, right?
I had to replace the batteries in mine.
He stole that from the sex shop.
Well, I don't know about that.
I wasn't gonna say it, but you know.
I think my batteries will last longer than Josh's because I just use mine for paint.
Ha!
Oh.
Oh no, he didn't.
Sorry for the language, but fuck off, Tommy.
It's like we're in a hangout, right?
I got in trouble last night for a comment I made about my daughter.
Oh, I know you did.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know you did.
Hey, Michael, we heard the start of it. We know.
Yeah. I know you.
Facebook jail?
I'm surprised you didn't. The camera didn't start shaking and you were ducking.
I'll tell you, damn near. But she did come home in a better mood.
I'm just darkening this up. I turned off all the lights other than the ones I got on my bench because I don't want no glare, because that's usually what screws me up when I start seeing too much glare. All right.
I'm not just painting here. I started a half a rack of ribs right before we started.
Damn.
It's cooking at about a nice 225.
All right, that's where I'm at now. Let me bring it down a little bit. You guys can see it.
Ooh.
Looks very nice.
Dump out the excess. I don't get rid of none of this because I may use it again later. So let me clean this airbrush out. And now we're going to go in with a little darker color, but not black. Like,
Translucent brown?
no,
Air brown?
charcoal black maybe.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I need it. Probably don't. Now the inside of this is going to be all black, so I'm not worried about this. It's the outside, the shell that I'm worried. I want more.
Wait, what? What? Thanks, Josh. I can never look at midgets the same way again.
Yeah, because of your airbrush, your paint shaker.
Oh, okay. Well,
When I grow up, maybe I'll get that $100 and some paint.
Oh, the one I got.
Yeah.
When you grow up.
well, I mean, Tommy's not wrong. He someday he will grow up.
No, I'm just getting older. I'll never grow up.
Nah, man, he ain't gonna grow up. He likes to play with his trains too much. There's no reason to grow up, right?
Nope. Just getting older.
Oh, that you know what, Josh? I'm looking at that head, man. That is fucking nice.
Yeah, right. He posted. Did I send you that one with the building?
No,
Oh,
I'm looking at that wall hanger. All right, let me real quick here. Steve sent me a couple of pictures of his, so let me show you where Steve is at.
Holy crap, Mark! He sent me all kinds of more stuff. Holy shit. Okay, that one blown up would be cool.
All right, that's Steve so far. I like that, Steve.
Thank you.
All right, let me see. Let me turn this on. Yeah, that one's nice too, Josh. On the
You're
building.
right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He just sent me a whole bunch of stuff too. So
Those are all from Loot Studios.
yeah. I mean, it's a mini thing, but you know,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Oh.
All right, now I hope I don't jack this up because I need to go in with a little bit of white. And here's where things get a little crazy for me because white, it can get away from you real quick. So this Liquitex Titanium White ink. Like I said, I got to be real careful with this because it will get away from you. And I don't need a lot. So very little. It's very thin too. So I'll find out once I start spraying it. I'll see what it looks like. Mac valve. All right.
So Jeff, there's only 2 people in the room now that have not been on Meet the Mod Mark. They've all, almost everybody in here has been on it. So,
So now what I'm doing is I'm reestablishing those little white highlights that I want.
Hey, Gil,
Yes, sir.
is it coffee break yet?
Yeah, go ahead. Go get some Bustelo, man.
No, man, you. Bustelo.
Oh,
you didn't get that.
I didn't get the hint. I'm sorry.
Hello.
My dumb ass. Sorry.
McFly!
It's like, hello, dude. Get your head out of your ass. All right. Let me log into this thing.
Good one, Jerry.
That's right. He gets a pass. He had a rough week.
All right, guys. The guys always have to remind me to do this. But if any of this is of any use to you guys, down in the chat there, there's a buy me a coffee, PayPal me. You can, whatever you can donate, it would be greatly appreciated. If you can't, just at least, all the guys that are watching, sub their channels, hit the like button, comment on there, if anything. But there's always that helps us pay for the StreamYard. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Buys a good Bustelo coffee, so. Because all right, now let me get back into this white ink here. You broke my rhythm there, bro.
I'm sorry, but if I don't remind you,
I know. I know. Thank you.
I forget.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, like I said, I'm just establishing a little bit of a little bit. I don't want a lot of it. Just a little bit. I gotta be real careful how I lay this down because it can get away from you real quick.
Did that post delete? Huh, I wonder. Huh.
All right, we got that. Let me turn it around there and start working on the highlight here. And I got very little air coming out. Very little. When you do this kind of way, you got to be real careful not to pull back on that trigger so hard. Put on the collar there.
Are you just doing the tips, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
And it was the white. Is that the pastels?
No, this is I'm using for this round here. I'm using natural warm gray from
Oh, okay.
Rockro.
That's sweet. Let's see. Black away. I think I got it.
Hey, Jerry, did you seal before you started your dry brushing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted the guys to know that whoever's watching.
Yeah, I sealed it before I started. After I did the inks, I sealed it. And now I'm just dry brushing a little. And then what I'll do is to blend it together, I'll do like a transparent gray or maybe an umber or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we're at.
So you're watching, you guys watching out there, you're watching a bunch of different techniques on how to do the same thing. There's like I was saying in the beginning, there's no wrong way, there's no right way, there's only the way that achieves what you're looking for. So, pick a style, figure it out, and then make it your own, I'm primarily an airbrusher, but I use brushes a lot too. I've been using them a lot more lately. But I'm blending. What I'm doing is I'm blending that titanium white and everything. I'm going to show you Jerry's because it looks really good in a minute. As soon as I get done blending some of this white in here. And I don't want it everywhere. I just want it on the tops. I'll let that dry. I'll step back for a second, take a look at it. If I need to go in again in certain spots and get a spot a little brighter as a highlight, that's where the dry brushing comes in. But I think I'm really liking the way this is looking now, so I might not even touch it with a dry brush. All right, let me get in here. There, like that. You also, guys, when you're doing this, put the head on there every now and then just to give you, help your eye to orientate what you're doing. Anybody out there that's watching, if you ever want to be involved in this with us, all you got to do, send me a message, send Jerry a message, Josh a message, and if you want to, do the same thing and follow along with us, you can always buy. I had these were made by, printed for us by ny3dcreations.com. I'll show you that in a second. You can follow along with us. There are some that we get from Hank Hilger, which we're going to be doing soon. We got something really cool coming up. How about it, Jerry?
Yeah.
We got something really, really cool coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I think you guys will really like that. Okay, I think I'm done. Let me see yours, Jerry, real quick. Let me put it on you. Where you at there? All right, there's Jerry. Yeah, I like that. I likes it. Yeah, see how that dry brushes brings it all up, and then he'll blend it in with some more ink or something. It'll look really, really sweet. That looks good, Jerry.
Thank you.
That looks good, Poppy. All right. Let's go to Tommy. Hey, Tommy, I like that, dude.
Nice.
Man, look at you, man. Look at you. There's Steve. I think he stepped. Oh, there's Steve.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do some dry brushing like Jerry.
Nice. It looks good. I like that.
Thank you.
Like those highlights in there. Michael Wheaton, I'm going to put it on you. What the hell are you working on, dude? Let's talk about it for a bit.
Chips.
You're muted. You're muted.
I got a dry brush.
Michael, you're muted.
My Canon block and tackles blocks. They're little 3.5 millimeter with a 6 millimeter hook on them.
Dude, my eyes are hurting just looking at that on that goddamn thing.
I only need like 48.
The more down.
you only. I only need 48.
96. I'm sorry.
All right, so this is where mine is at right now. That's her little wolf belt there. I need to clean up a little bit right here. But there's her wolf belt. There'll be a couple more colors in there, but yeah, that's where I'm at the moment with it. So, like I said, every now and then I'll take her head off and I'll put it here, and it gives me an idea. See?
That's what he said.
Hello, Conchino. So, uh-oh. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, who's on Facebook? Let me go on Facebook and find out who just said that. I got to find the Facebook. That's got to be on Red Dragon Model Works because I don't see it there. Ken Skiffington. Thank you, Ken. Cheers, mate. All right, let me clear my airbrush out because I'm going to get a little bit of. I'm going to get the secret weapon out.
Oh no.
It's the secret weapon. It's made by Citadel.
Uh-oh.
And it's a wash.
Nightshade.
No.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna do it till 3.
The secret weapon.
Is that the blue one?
Yep. Yes, sir. Because I had pulled out all this pink that I got some transparent black here. It's too dark. Transparent browns, grays, Payne's gray. But that Payne's gray from MRP looks a little bit too blue. So this is Le Secret Weapon. Hold on. Stuff right here for shadows. Flesh tones, shadows, stuff like this stuff is fucking phenomenal. It's good for a shadow.
Which color is that?
The Drakenhof Nightshade.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Cheater.
Huh? What? What? Who, me? And you don't need a lot of this. I'm not going to use a lot of it.
Hey, Steve, what do you got there? I see you got your Worthling head.
Wait, what?
Your Mark Worthling head.
You see it, huh?
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
There you go.
That's for that little paint up contest they're going to have, I guess.
Yeah.
Toilet paper. Cool. So now that blue is just going to go right in those tight corners, right up in here. Right there. See, I want to check this out. This is what I was talking about, that you don't need black for a shadow. See that? That's what that Drakenhof Nightshade in on top of everything else.
Nice.
Gives it more of a natural shadow. That is in case anybody's wondering, doesn't know what that is. That's a Games Workshop wash. It's not something I came up with. If you watch Sideshow models, the people that painted Sideshow, they use it.
What is it called?
Drakenhof Nightshade.
Can you say that with a Chicago accent?
I knew you were gonna fuck with me about that. As soon as I said it, I knew that's what you were doing. Yes, Cameron.
I'm still waiting to hear the New Yorker say it. The Jersey guy.
Drakenhof Nightshade.
So I'm just adding it very, very lightly to everything. I don't want a lot of it in there. Just using it to build up those shadows. Adds a little bit more depth to it. All right. All right. I think that'll be it for that. And while I'm letting that sit, I am going to plug these guys You guys that are watching already on Josh's channel and on Jerry's channel, you know where you're at. So just make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe. Jerry's got some nice content on there. He does some really great how-tos on how he does skin tone. He just finished what's the name of that one with the two arms? I don't
Bro
want to
Shake.
call it by what I see on there, but
Bro
what's the
Shake,
name of
that
that,
last-
Jerry?
Bro Shake, the last video is going to be up tomorrow.
The Bro Shake?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He did some really nice African-American skin and Caucasian skin on there. You guys check it out. Just Paint It. I will show you his YouTube page now for those watching on mine. Those watching on his, they already know who he is. He the man. Josh, who did you have on your channel today?
Scale Model Snail was on Meet the Modeler today.
And what does she? It's a female, right? A woman.
Yeah.
Now, what does she do?
Well, she's into a lot of different stuff, but cars, like crafting. She talked about, at some point she wants to 3D print figures.
Cool.
Does a little bit of everything.
Now, awesome. Mr. Lang, how you doing there, buddy? You've been awfully quiet there, bud.
Yeah, I just had to do some more cleanup work, so
That's okay. How you doing? How's it coming along?
it's still black. So I got rid of all the measles.
The measles?
Yeah, the measles. Too many measles on it, so I had to get rid of them. So once I rerun this, then I'll get that started.
Nice. Cool. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you. No, I had some family things I needed to take care of, Dominic. So, it took me away for a while. But this is fun to do. The guys like doing it. I enjoy it. Marvel PHX.
That's Todd.
Todd says hello.
Marvel
Good
Phoenix.
afternoon. How you doing?
He lives about 100 miles from me.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Phoenix, yeah. What he does with LED stuff is worth watching.
Didn't you have him on your Meet the Modeler?
No, not yet.
Who was the guy that you had that did the lighting up and stuff?
Seamus, and then Deep Space. He's a Star Trek guy. It was SMKR, Steve Sutton.
It wasn't Steve Sutton. It was somebody else you had recently.
No, I was responding to the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't look up.
It wasn't him.
But him, cabrón.
It wasn't him.
Yeah.
No, I can look real quick.
I know. Yeah, it was some. He had some stuff that he was lighting that he showed that he lit up. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been. I have to go back.
Yeah, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, one of them is Seamus.
All right, I'm gonna go seal this real quick because I'm getting ready to paint that ivory color right in here.
Oh, Donuts in Space. That was the other one.
Hey, Steve, Todd's asking who lives close to me.
I do.
That's what I was responding to.
Yeah.
I live in South Marana, just north of Tucson.
All right, I'm gonna go hit this with a clear. I'll be right back.
I've been lurking and watch you guys' show there. You guys have your shows, I think, on Friday nights sometimes and during the weekends. Marvel Phoenix. How about you guys?
Oh, he says
Hi,
he's
Lurk.
in. How do you say that name? Awaki? Ottawa?
I'm in Awatuki.
Awatuki, okay. Yeah, you're even closer than I thought you were then. There's another friend of mine that lives in Awatuki, Max Mills. He's out there on social media, but he's making a huge enterprise kit, like one of those 10-footers or whatever. I don't know. It's a big one. He doesn't talk much about it.
Spaceship Enterprise?
Yeah, he used to be on with Steve Neal a lot in the past. But he lives in Awatuki, I believe.
Hey, what about that guy that's building that life-size Viper in his garage?
Oh yeah. Well, there's another guy. There's a Allred, that painter Allred. He lives in Awatuki.
Wasn't that Captain Cardboard guy not too far from you, Steve?
Captain Cardboard? No, he lives quite a ways away. He lives up in like over 100 miles away from LA. I mean, it was quite a drive when I went to go
I was
see
going to say, yeah, because you had a video when you went to his place there, right? A long time ago?
Yeah, I don't know if I did a video or not, but
I think you did because you were showing. Didn't you go pick up one of those?
I got one of those. I've got several kits from him, but I think I was picking up that Discovery, the front part of the Discovery, the big 1/32 scale Discovery.
Yeah, I remember a video. I distinctly remember. I'm almost positive it was you.
I don't remember if I came out with a video, but I should have thought it out some because he told me a lot of stuff. I should have did like a little mini interview with him, but I didn't.
He doesn't produce anymore, right?
I think he is. He just came out with a couple more videos the other day.
Nice.
Scott Alexander. Yeah.
Yeah, because he had that X-wing fighter, that real big one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He also did the 2001 shuttle, the big
Space
one.
Odyssey?
Yeah, the is that 2001 shuttle?
The round one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I got to jump. So, talk to you later.
Bye, Tommy.
All right, Tommy.
Nice job, Tommy.
Yeah.
You did good, man.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
All right, I got the ivory in there. Put a couple of coats on this though. Just make sure I cover it all.
Yeah, Scott came out with a couple of videos on the Ares kit. Something about the Ares kit.
Yeah, because you know what? It might not have been you, Steve. I'm trying to remember. I saw a video, and it was him, and the guy was talking. He went there to pick up an X-wing fighter.
You know, it might have been Model Man Tom.
That's what I'm thinking about. It might have been him because he disappeared. That guy.
Yeah,
But
he got married. I was out there at Vasquez Rocks, and I filmed it. But he got married there.
Yeah, he had like a droid there and everything. Remember? He had pictures. I saw pictures of when he was getting married. There was like a little fucking R2D2 thing there.
Yeah, I don't know if he had that or not, but
or there might have been another video of his where he had one.
yeah,
Because he used to do that green screen stuff with those Star Wars stuff. Remember?
yeah. So he got married, and he was just wearing like a Star Wars T-shirt, but his wife, she had her hair all done up like Princess Leia.
That's right. That's right.
Then the guy that married him, his name is Obi-Wan. He's the guy that has all those cars that are decked out like Star Wars vehicles.
Uh-huh.
Can't remember his name. He's pretty prevalent on social media though. He does a lot of charity work dressed up like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't remember his name. I don't know if he's part of the 501st Legion or not. I don't think he is. He just does his own thing. But I just went out there to show some friends of mine that I worked with, Vasquez Rocks, and we just saw them there by chance that they were doing that wedding. And Steve Neal was there too. He was a witness. So
That's cool.
All right. Now, I think I'm not going to mess with the dry brushing today, but
yeah, I think I put too much dry brushing on mine. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to use oils or if I want to use the same paint, the same ivory that I used. But
I think I might dry brush some dark.
Yeah. There's some shadows like here that I need to. That's what I'm going to go back and reestablish them right now, like right in here.
Anfield, you're welcome anytime, buddy. We'll have to work it out. I hope I said that name right.
So next week we're going to do the base, right, guys?
Yeah.
And that is going to be done in oils.
I thought we were gonna jump and do, what do you call it, next week?
What?
Well, not next week. Next week's Easter, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Following week's Easter. No, actually, wait. No, next weekend is Easter.
Yeah.
What was that, Jerry?
I'm not going to be home.
I thought we were gonna jump and do
Hangs?
yeah, the one that we were talking about.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Well, if they get to these guys in time, yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, whatever, you know.
I'll get them out on Monday.
I'm not trying to rush you, bro.
Next weekend's Easter, so I won't be home. We got to babysit grandkids.
Well, you're not rushing me, Jerry. I'll paint whatever's in front of me.
Okay, Lee.
Yeah, that's why we gotta tell you to stop touching the kids.
Leave them alone, Gil. Leave them alone.
You know that's not gonna happen.
It does. Sometimes.
Only because we badger you to death about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because otherwise, you'd have already been done with this figure.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But yeah. I got a bunch of stuff here to keep me busy for a while. I got a bunch of commission work to do. I got some of my own stuff I got to do.
You got a couple of big projects coming up.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I can't wait to see that Sabretooth one that you're doing.
Yeah.
That's
That's
gonna look super cool.
when Mike showed that to me before, I got the commission on that. I said, man, I'd love to paint that. And he says, man, funny you should say that.
That never sounds like a good thing.
Here's your chance. Like when you do a commission, sometimes do you hate like giving it like turn it in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that with most of the stuff I paint.
Yeah.
A lot of times I just, you fall in love with it, at least I do. And you don't want to give it up, but it's no longer yours, so I just I get a kick out of painting them. That's my thrill,
Yeah, as long as you're having fun,
Yeah, and then I get a kick out of when the people see it, they
Yeah.
like it, So I have fun doing it. You make a little bread doing it, you're not gonna get rich on it, but you know what? Buys paint. So now I'm just going back and reestablishing some shadows that I blew up with that white. Thanks, Anfield. It says, good stream. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it, bro. Glad you enjoy it. I hope you learned, something that, if any of this has helped to you guys, please let us know, I mean, we enjoy doing it. The guys like doing it,
Yeah, Lee there.
Josh will be in one when we do the Danger Girl, the last Danger Girl. Josh will be there doing it with us. Like I said, we got a bunch of stuff coming in the pipeline. Some Mad Max stuff from Hang. Some DC stuff from Hang. So yeah, we got a few things in the works here.
Viking ship.
Viking ship, yeah. We want to do the Viking ship sometime in the summer. That there, Michael Wheaton's. We'll have him in here, but Michael Wheaton's going to show you guys and us how he does it, and you learn something from him because the man is just amazing. Here, I'll show you. Look at that woodwork right there.
Yeah, the woodwork on that thing is just phenomenal.
Look at that. That's a plastic model.
This
will be darker at the end, but this is.
That's a new one you started. Where's that big one you had?
Oh, it's back here. It's right here.
He's an IPMS guy. He's not going to give away all his secrets.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Just me out.
Beautiful.
How many guns is that one?
The big one. How many guns?
24 guns.
How many?
20. Well, actually 24, and then 40 little Kinets, little Falcons that go on the all over the stupid place. Those are all made of brass, blackened and aged.
Nice. All right, Jerry, I'm looking at yours here. Let's see. Mogoso. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, those look good.
Nice.
He's already painting the jewelry.
Yep. He's almost done with it.
I see that.
Man, he's just powering through. Holy crap.
You hang around Gil too much.
Yeah,
What's
he
that?
is hanging around Gil too much.
Who, me? No, don't blame me. I didn't do nothing.
You're always fast though.
Oh, this is all your fault, Gil. All of this.
Mm-hmm.
Can't blame me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, no, it's all you.
All right, the last dusting will go on to tone that white down a little bit. With this is the transparent burnt sienna, and it's just watered down real light, and I'm just adding it there because I don't want it to look gray. I don't want it to look white. I want it to look a little, you know, knock that white down a little bit. That owl is going to be fun to paint.
Yeah.
There's an owl.
Although Tommy Cochran had a good idea, is shaving those feathers off.
Nah, well, yeah, you can do that. That's what he did. He shaved them off, right?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a guy we need to get in here.
We asked him a couple of times.
I'm just saying.
The guy's a natural, man. He's really good at it.
He's funny as hell too, man. He cracks me up.
All right, there she is. I'll let this sit a little bit before I decide on what kind of highlights. If I want to go in there with a small brush and pick out some of the tips with like an ivory color or a off-white, a bone color. But do I got my heater on? No, I'm gonna mute myself for a second here. Yeah, I think like up in here, I'll go in. I'm gonna do that right now. Maybe dry brush a little bit in there. I can always wipe it off because I gotta. Let me hit this with a dull coat real fast. I don't know about you guys, but I hate dull coat out of a fucking can. It's never real dull.
Okay.
They still sell the liquid stuff?
You know, I think I see it in Hobby Lobby every so often when they have it.
My bottle's
Like-
about 10 years old.
But like the tester stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard to
But I-
come by, I think.
I mean, the ones in my Hobby Lobby looked all yellow and they didn't look very good.
Yeah.
All right. So early. I'll probably jump in on that in the morning. All right, guys. I do got to get going. I'm gonna try to leave this. I don't know if mine will stay up and running. So I'm not sure how this
I
is
think
gonna work.
you gotta exit out of it, dude. On your
Well,
YouTube.
yeah, I have to exit out, but I don't know if that's gonna cause my stream to cancel or not. So,
Oh yeah, it's gonna stop. You gotta do your YouTube. You gotta stop.
like I said, I don't know. We're gonna figure this out real quick here. I don't know. How the heck? Edit? What does it say? Edit. No, that's definitely not what I want. Remove this destination from the broadcast. Okay, remove. Okay. No, it's not my StreamYard. Basically, we're in Gil's StreamYard. I'm just streaming it to my YouTube channel and Facebook. Not all of us, Todd, have that backer that pays for the whole StreamYard subscription. But all right, so that's canceled on mine. Hey, are the links still up on the top of your screen?
No, you're gone.
Okay.
You know what? You know what though? I could have removed you from here.
Right. I do know that. I just didn't know if I could do that. So, but anyway, I will see you guys later.
All right, dude.
Bye.
So just dry brushing a little bit just on these highlights here. And then
Dry.
so a little bit here just to brighten that up there. Down here. Just a little bit. Get the happy little trees. Happy little trees. And I think I don't want to overdo it. Just come down and brush a little bit of this on here. I don't want a lot of it on there. Just a little bit.
What are you dry brushing with? White?
No, I'm using ivory.
Oh, okay.
White will be too stark. Well, you can use it if you want to, if you got a light source in there, but I don't want it to be that bright. So I'm using an ivory.
Yeah.
So, Mike, how you doing, Mr. Samolsky? So there it is, right there.
Looks nice.
And then when you got her head on there, there it is there.
Oh yeah.
I'll paint this off camera, but
Is that like black or something?
it looks like an iron, like a black iron or something.
Yeah, yeah.
At least that's what it looks like to me. In all the pictures, it looks like almost a black iron on there.
Yeah, that's true.
Here, I'll show you the photo. I got it right here. Like right there. See it?
Yeah.
It's almost got that iron look to it. But
It could be a black and bronze or something.
yeah. But you know, there's other photos of her here. I got another. If you get, let me see if I can pull this other photo up. I've got another one here with her. It's a little close up of her.
Uh-huh.
Let me find it real quick so I can show you. Where did I do with it? That's that one. I thought I had more than one.
And the owl's looking where she's looking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only one I downloaded.
Okay, no problem. I have the rest of them on my phone.
Yeah, but I've got them. Let's see. Do I got it here? I thought I had it here. Hold on.
Hey,
Where-
does it show the wolf head on there?
What's that?
Does it show the wolf head?
No, it doesn't have a wolf head on there. It looks like it's a symbol, but I don't know what the symbol is. Hold on.
No, I meant on the side of her coming off the shoulder.
Yeah, that's the head of a wolf.
Okay.
It's a muskrat.
Eek, eek, eek. Yeah, here's one right here. Give me a second. This one, okay, this is let me pull that one here so you guys can see that. Drop that right there. All right, give me a second. All right, let me go over here, add overlay. All right, where'd she go? Where'd that picture go? Let me click. Clean that up. That's that one. I just put it on my goddamn computer. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. There it is right there. That's about the clearest picture that I found so far. Other ones look too black or whatever. But it looks like a bronze, don't it? Like a dark bronze. I'll have to look it up. Yeah. See? It all depends on the photo too, man, because you're taking these movie stills and you see them, they're either too dark or they're not dark enough, you know.
Uh-huh.
This one, I grabbed this one because it was lighter. There's the head of the wolf right there. See it?
Yeah, right there.
That little wolf pelt there. But yeah, that looks like it actually looks like copper, don't it? Or bronze.
Yeah, I think it was either copper, blackish copper, or bronze, which is actually copper too.
Yeah. Mike says, how are you all doing? Gary ride the wind. What's going on? He's got his translator on for the Chicago accent. So,
Yeah, that's nice.
all right, let me get out of here. Let me see. Let me go over here to Mr. Steven Sutton. God damn, that looks good, Steve. Now you dry brushed the tips, right, Steve?
Yeah, but I think I took too much off when I was laying down some more of the. I put some dark neutral gray on it, and
I like it. It's good.
You like it? And some black brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Okay.
Mr. Yeti. I like that, Jerry. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I mean that. You know what? That thing that Jerry's got on, the color he's got on there is probably the color that it is. It's just you're getting it at a different. We're looking at it at a funky angle, you know.
The lighting is probably different.
Yeah, yeah. It looks good, Jerry.
Thank you.
Mr. Lang, he's still. Are you still removing pimples?
No, I'm done removing pimples.
So yeah, now I did a little dry brushing on it, on mine, just a very little, just on the tips there. So there's mine,
Nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
and then you put her head on there, and there it is.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. You can see where you went in there. The inks looks good.
Yeah, the inks are great, man. I mean, you just gotta, give it that. Depending on the color you're after,
Yeah.
I didn't want it to look black like in the picture. I wanted it to look more of have little browns to it, blacks and browns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I use that. But the inks, they're great. I love them. And we were talking, for those watching, we were talking about this little fellow right here. This is going to be fun to paint. Now, Thomas Cochran, now did he take him off just the chest, the head, and right around here?
I'm not sure.
But I don't think that'll be too hard to do. But we'll find out. I haven't. It's been a long time since I painted feathers. And then that sits on her shoulder, like right there.
And on the if you look at the picture, on the side of the feathers is like eyes, but they're going downward, like oval. You get a side view of it. If you're watching this TV show,
Yeah.
it's like little there's color in there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to paint. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, that's it's a snow owl, right? So that would be like That's an off-white or an ivory color with little white highlights.
You can have brown edges or
Yeah. That shouldn't be too bad. It's yeah. It should be okay. So that's where I'm going to leave her for today for me. What about you guys?
Same.
All right.
I'm tired.
So let me go back to the comments here. I'll switch my camera around. Give me a second here.
so here's a couple of pictures. Let me show you this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Share screen.
Oh, you got some pictures of her?
Come on. The hell?
Ooh, excuse me.
Did it pop up? You having trouble sharing the pictures?
Why does it always go away? Wait, stop that. There we go. Share this. Is it popping?
Barn owl. I thought it was, yeah, okay.
See how smooth the feathers are?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. So he ground those down a little bit.
Yeah, the chest, I think.
So they're not sticking up so high.
Right. And then he said he put putty on there and he fixed it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right, because they're too.
I mean, the wings you can get away with. See the wings over there? But
Yeah, the wings you could do, but I see what you're talking about in the chest. In the chest area. It should have been smoother.
Yeah.
It's like
Use
fluff.
it right there, right there.
Yeah, they're like fluff. They're not actual big feathers like they got on here.
Well, you know what? You can go with the other method.
What's that?
The owl died in the. You could put it without the owl.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I didn't know that.
No, you know what? Sanding down the chest area wouldn't be a bad idea, you know? All right, guys, we're going to end the broadcast today.
Okay.
We did an experiment, trying this new StreamYard thing out, sending it out to people's stuff. But, you got people watching on Gary's page or Jerry's page, but I'm going to put it here just to show everyone, you have Just Paint It. Let me present his. I got to figure out how to do a screen grab on my computer. I'm not computer savvy, guys, so forgive me. So let's go here. We'll go with Mr. Jerry right there. Yeah, Jerry there is Just Paint It. That's his YouTube page. This is part one of the Bro Shake. You guys watch that, man, because he does some really nice skin tones on that. On these two. The Bro Shake, great stuff. He's got the first one here. The first one's where you did the brother's skin tone, right? The black guy skin tone.
Yeah.
And then the second one's when you did Arnold's skin tone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check this out, guys, because you know what? There's some really good techniques here on how we did this. So that's Mr. Frey there. Jerry Just Paint It. And then we have, of course, Brother Steve, Scale Model Kit Review. There's Mr. Sutton, Scale Model Kit Review. Now we're going to get Steve. He's got to go. So we're not going to play around. But next time you'll be able to watch the stream on his channel. We'll get that all set up. Scale Model Kit Review, guys. You guys out there watching, if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe. Hit the like button. He's got some cool, really, really good content on there. We have, of course, Josh Risedam's Designs, and of course, you're already on my page. So now, if you guys are looking for this, I want to thank this brother right there, ny3dcreations.com. He's the one that printed these up for us. If you guys are looking for it, Go onto his webpage. You can find them on eBay. You can find them on his webpage, ny3dcreations.com. That's where we got these from. It's a great print if you guys are looking for it. Also the Rolo, and there's a few other ones that in this series that we might be doing later on. But so, Jerry, you got anything you want to tell the people anything, bro? What you got coming up on your page?
More dark skin tones.
Oh, Dune.
And I'm also working on Uhura from Star Trek.
Now you printed that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still working on that. And that's it for now.
Mr. Sutton, what do you got? Anything good going on your page lately, or?
I'm still building the part work kits. I'm getting ready to load up more of the GT40, the next pack. And I'm going to come out with another video of the Danger Girl. Part 3 should be the final part of that. I had to split it up in 3 parts because it's so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I got to do the other Danger Girl. I finished her up. Those who follow me may have seen pictures already, but here she is.
Nice. Abby. That's Abby. I like what you do. I like the bass. I like the bass, Steve. The bass came out pretty cool.
Yeah, I tried to do it about the same as the other one.
Looks good.
I'll take beauty shots of her with the other one also. So.
Yeah, we got another one of those coming up, the final one in that series. We'll sit down with these guys and figure out when we want to do it, you know.
Yeah, it's a wonderful kit.
Yeah.
Check out Hang's
model kits. Yep. For those of you that like that, this is where you can get it right there. Hang's model kits. He's on Facebook. He's got some really cool stuff. He's got a good Joker and Batgirl. You guys got to go check that out. He's got some other good stuff coming up soon. Hang's model kits. Don't forget to check him out.
Oh, he's got a sale going on the minis. He's not doing minis anymore. So
yeah, that's right.
He's selling them for really cheap. So if you guys into minis, go check out his stuff.
Yeah. You know what? The other thing I want to remind after we're done with the Russian girl, I've got a couple of minis that he sent me here, and some busts. The minis are what's his name? RoboCop. No, Judge Dredd. I'm sorry, Judge Dredd. I'm gonna be giving those away to somebody out here, so stay tuned for that. So, okay, we're gonna call it an evening, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate these brothers, Mr. Lang. Thank you, Mr. Lang's cool. The polar bear's been chasing them around in that up there in the Arctic, you know. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. We'll come back and we should be able to finish her up by next week, right? You guys, you think? Yeah, and then we'll start scheduling the next stuff. So. You guys have a good one. Thank you for watching, man. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe.